Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Planet Arizona Comics, where the temperature's hot and the comics are hotter. And being that we are into the middle of May now, we are definitely hot. We had our first 100-degree day of the year last week. So what we do when we've had our first 100-degree day is we take all our jackets and sweaters and hoodies and we just put them away. Because we're not going to be needing them for probably not until the middle of November, possibly into the end of October. That's a good year when you can start breaking out the jackets again come the end of October. But we will see how this year goes. What I've got for you this week, I've got not one, not two, but I've got 3 weeks worth of new books for you. I don't have any mail calls or pickups because I've got so many books to show. Don't want to make this into a 15-20 minute video. Just going to concentrate on the new books I've picked up and some of these cool toys. These are actually preschool toys. These are Marvel Superhero Adventures, which I believe you can find on Netflix. Little preschool show with Marvel superheroes. So fun little line. They're chunky little figures. Not a whole lot of accessories to them, but they're kind of big for little hands, and all the kids can play around with them. Beside these spider ones, I have a Hulk. I have a Black Panther. I have a Captain America. And my favorite, Miles Morales with a motorcycle. And I don't know what the licensing agreement is, but they don't have him billed as Miles. They have him as Kid Arachnid. But he's obviously Miles. So, thought those were cool little figures I might want to showcase. Anyway, like I said, got a lot of books to show you, so let's get into it. Starting with 3 weeks ago, or 3 Wednesdays ago, I will show you the 25 copies of Silk number 2 I had to order because I had to guarantee that I got myself a copy of the 125 variant, the Rose Beige cover that I saw and just had to have it. Had to guarantee myself a copy, so I had to order 25 copies of a single book. I've never done that before. I think it's worth it. I think this is a beautiful cover. I heard that this was going to be part of a sneaker. I don't know if it's like a sneaker month, but it's some kind of promotional thing that they would be doing, that Miles would have a cover and Kamala Khan would have a cover and a couple of others. But they scrapped that idea, but they liked this cover. Marvel liked this cover so much they decided to put this on a variant, and I think this is a great cover. Going forward, she's going to be getting, or it's rumored that she's going to be getting her own TV series, and I think once we start getting closer to that and we get news and we get casting, I think this is going to be an all-time cover for the character. So I was real happy to spend the money and pick that up because I think that's worth it. Okay, so continuing with 3 weeks ago, we have Miles Morales 25, Heroes Reborn Black Widow number 6. This is the Heroes Reborn cover. This is the only copy that my shop had left by the time I got there after work that day. Spawn number 317. Geiger number 1, the second print. Once and Future number 18. I say every video I show this. This is one of my favorite series. Great cover by Dan Mora, and we got really good issue here. A lot going on that moves the story along. Definitely recommend it if you are not picking the series up. The final issue, issue 5 to Erratic. Really cool series by Carrie Andrews. And last that week was just a cover pickup because it is a not a Stephanie Hans, what's her name? Jenny Frison cover to Dune, House of Atreides, number 6. So not this past Wednesday, but last Wednesday. Big book of that week was Batman number 108, the first full appearance of Miracle Molly. Picked up the variant cover with her on the cover. The Swamp Thing number 3. Cool issue. Ram V is one of my favorite new writers, and this is a really cool issue with Ivy. She doesn't refer to herself as Poison Ivy. I guess that's Poison and that's Ivy, kind of like they're split up. I'm not sure what to make of that. Immortal Hulk 46. Supposedly this is ending at issue 50, so we've got, I guess this is like 5 before the finale. We got the return of the big brute Hulk instead of the wimpy 97-pound Hulk we've had over the last 3, 4, 5 issues. Amazing Spider-Man number 65. Star Wars, War of the Bounty Hunters Alpha. Did this even have a number, or is this number 1, or is this just Alpha? Fun issue. Boba Fett loses track of Han Solo's frozen in carbonite. He's got to go track him down because he needs that bounty. Got to get into Jabba. So this is what happens after that. Star Wars, The High Republic Adventures number 4. One of the better reads I've had in a while. This is Whalesville and Rocks and Minerals number 1. I believe this is the only issue of the series that's going to be. This is written by Matt Kindt about a boy who gets swallowed by a whale and discovers this, Whalesville. There's this little civilization within this whale stomach, and of course the father, after he finds out his son's been swallowed by a whale, goes all Wolverine and Ahab and trying to get his son back. And good issue. This is from Bad Idea. This is the first Bad Idea book I've ever had the opportunity to buy, because every time I've been down to the shop after work, they're always all out. Continuing with the good reads. This was probably my favorite read of the year so far. This was fantastic. This is Eve number 1. I don't want to say post-apocalyptic. There is a disaster, and little girl wakes up after being I don't know if frozen in carbonite is the correct term, but she wakes up after a lengthy sleep in some kind of chamber, and there's a robot bear that her father's programmed to be her protector and an informer, and helping her get around this civilization that is in ruins. Really, really good read. Looking very forward to the next one. Picked up the Silver Coin number 1 second print. And for 2 weeks ago, Marjorie Finnegan, Temporal Criminal, the Frank Cho cover. I wasn't really digging it up until the end, and there's kind of a twist to the end, and I'll probably pick up the next issue after this just to see. I'm not the biggest Garth Ennis fan, but this one looked interesting, and it was. Going into the books from this week, I've not had a chance to read any of them, so I can't give my critique on what I thought. But the big book this week for me was X-Corp number 1. Really looking forward to this series. This has Archangel, or Warren Worthington, and Monet Penance, so looking forward to that one. Picked up the Scotty Young Baby variant to X-Corp number 1. Matt is a big fan of baby variants. Candidate for cover of the year, in my opinion, this is the Gilliam March cover to Joker number 3. Although I did flip through this was pretty damn good. Spider-Man Spider Shadow, number 2. Giant-sized Amazing Spider-Man King's Ransom, number 1. Hopefully this is the only giant-size issue we're going to be getting from this. Star Wars number 13. This is the War of the Bounty Hunters Prelude, the hunt for Han Solo. Star Wars The High Republic number 5. Got a copy of Hank Howard, Pizza Detective, in Caligula's Safe number 1 for $1, and bad idea, why not? Geiger number 2, looking forward to this one. I like the first one a lot. The Breakfast Club movie poster homage to Eros and Psyche number 3. I want to say 3. It doesn't say a number on here, but I'm going to guess it was 3 because I think the last one was 2. And finally, Proctor Valley Road number 3. I liked the last issue a lot better than I liked the first issue. The first issue was just a ton of setup. Second issue gets the series going. So looking very forward to seeing where this issue takes me. All right, that's what I got for you guys this week. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you're picking up. Let me know what you think I should be picking up. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.